Hello there, this is SD. I hope that you are well. We've got Kestrel B coming up on our streak now. And this is quite a good ship. Was it Sultan A we played last time? I believe it was. Remind myself. Yes, it was indeed Sultan B. Sultan A, rather. And Kestrel A before that. I presume that means that it'll be Sultan B next, but, you know, who knows, we need to actually win this ship first. We're in a nebula to begin with. I like to arrange my crew this way on this ship. I don't like having Zoltans and weapons, because if they have to run out, they depower things. It can cause problems. And I generally just value having door control more than shields. I feel like I really need shields. I'll run the Mantis over there. There's an immediate store, which is not good because, as with all the Kestrel ships, this has nothing to sell. There's no point in me going to a store with 0 scrap. So I'm going to take these 2 nebula jumps, and then we'll see from there. Yeah, we've already seen this. We'll go here, here, and probably like there, and onwards. Nothing. Nope. Well, that wasn't a particularly helpful couple of jumps. Actually, we haven't seen this jump, so let's like this. We will try to be a hero and attack the pirate. We do want shield skill here because these weapons don't line up particularly well, and we can probably stop them from damaging us long enough to get through their Zoltan shield and take one of them offline. I think on the first volley, they wouldn't damage us regardless. This fires at 10 seconds and this at 16. But it could line up on the second pike beam shot if they get one, which would be after the third laser shot at 30 seconds and 32 seconds. But we were able to make sure that didn't happen. No point in attempting a crew kill here. They have a rock over there. We'll just blow them up. Oh, well, the second part of the double reward was pointless, but we got 20 scrap as part of the first part of the reward, so we can't really be too unhappy with that. We have the shield buffer. Nope, we're rejecting their offer. We can do a little trick here to keep our shields up. We're going to run our Zoltan into shields, and you can see it's powering the half bubble, which means our shield stays up. I mean, it doesn't matter now because we've knocked their burst 2 offline anyway, but had we not managed to do that, now in order to keep doing it, you need to run the Zoltan back in there, because every time the shields get hit, it forces power out, and then your power gets shuffled around. You basically need the power situation to be such that Zoltan can only put the power in this slot. Nope, we can't do that. Okay, this whole bit of the galaxy is pointless, so we're going to ignore it. Might go here just to spot if that's a store. I wouldn't go to it regardless, but yeah, we might as well find out. We will aid the civilian ship, obviously. Oh, never mind, I don't need demand shields. I don't think it would have worked against those 2 weapons anyway. It would against a heavy laser and the mini beam, but it might have like cut it in half. Made the mini beam not able to do full damage. But shooting it also does that. Contact the civilian ship. Yeah, welcome aboard, Turing. On this ship, at least, you aren't going to be chemically castrated for being good at breaking codes. Yeah, there's the other store. Don't know whether or not I'll go to that yet, but certainly I want to keep exploring. Well, I've hacked my shields, although this doesn't actually matter that much because the only weapon they have that does hull damage is a missile that ignores my shields anyway. You might as well go help out since the shield system is down in this fight. Oh, I didn't save your position. Let's get the second shield bubble. I know there's a store right there, but it's most important is to get that security. And if we have enough scrap to do something useful at the store, then we will. Otherwise, we'll just go around it. This, unfortunately, we have no blue options for, and this event is not generally worth doing if you don't have a blue option. Because you're risking 5 free hull damage and you're only getting a low scrap reward if you get the good outcome. This would be a safe training ship if we weren't in solar flare, but we are. Even with a single shield bubble, it's quite safe. I do need the second, actually. Had they... Okay, I don't now because I've knocked them offline, but had they had those weapons still up, there would have been a risk, obviously. The laser would pop my shield bubble right before the solar flare goes off. Even if they could directly do me damage, they could indirectly make me more likely to take damage. Okay, we have 2 jumps before the exit. So I'm going to go here. If we get like some really good reward with a drop, I can go to the store. Otherwise, I just take this jump. Doing this... Oh, you're injured. Doing this also means that if, say, they escape here and manage to... if these guys escape... and double the fleet pursuit, I'll still be fine. I'll be able to go to the exit in time. Let's actually, since we've got this extra crew member early enough, let's put the Zoltan in shields. I generally like Zoltans on either engines or shields, and we've got him, this human, early enough that I have my choice here, and it's a little bit less awkward to have him in shields, I feel. Let's refill our oxygen. Equalize it across our ship. And yet, we don't have enough money to do anything useful at that store. The only weapons that we could buy would be Ion Blast or Ion Stunner, and neither of those are useful because, you know, we already have our weapons filled with single-shot, one-power weapons. We don't really need to get one of those. We would want to get weapons that actually increase the quantity of our shots, and we can't afford any of those. I'm not going to go there on the off chance of buying, you know, long-range scanners or a backup battery. Although, you know, I might as well have. I mean, I guess. That was a very bad sector. We make 86 scrap? Yeah, we made 86 scrap in that sector. Blah. Well, there's a store there. It's still not worth going to it. One good thing here is that Kestrel B is one of the better ships in the game at surviving going into, you know, up against 2 shield ships without having upgraded off its initial offense, because, you know, you just got 4 shots right at the start, and that's really good. I think I'm going to be missing these 2 jumps. That may mean that I don't get a store this sector, which sucks, but the only way to go up there is to go through a store that may not have anything. We're going to train here, but we are also going to set up a crew kill. Let this mantis run away. How convenient. I need to let this NG escape as well if I want to train. But they're both within the range where a single laser shot will kill them. So once I'm done training, just make sure you don't actually break that. Okay, good. So once I am ready to begin training, or once I'm done training rather, and I'm ready to crew kill, I just shoot them to kill, and I break that Quanbai as well. But let's train. I can't train shields here. I'm also not going to cross-train everyone. I'm just training the 3 people I have in those systems right now. This should be relatively quick, and thus I'm not going to bother to even mess about with the sound level. Well, I'm not going to bother messing about with the sound levels. There we go. Okay. Mantis, go to sensors. This one is going to go try to fix that, and yeah, that will succeed. Hooray! A repair burst. Despite my sarcasm, that is a 20 scrap drop, which is, you know, worth more scrap-wise than what we would have got if we had just blown them up. I mean, obviously I would have preferred a weapon that's actually useful that I can, you know, take advantage of. But hey, it's scrap. The fuck? Okay. Well, let's have a look over here. I can afford hacking now by selling those 2 repair bombs. So that's something. And we now know where we can go to do that. Right there. Cool. I think I'm going to backtrack to here, take that, then go here, and then I'll explore this corner. Because let's see. Or actually, no, I'm going to go, since the only way to get out of this corner is from this beacon, I'm going to go here, there, and then I might explore, check a store if there's one up in this corner. Otherwise, I'll be able to go there, quest, and still see the stuff in the bottom right. Cool. Yeah, that's more like the kind of weapon that I was looking for. That is an ideal addition. It's just like the weapons I have now, but it fires 1 more shot. I'm going to keep them like this just for now. investigate the battlefield and find a fight that we can easily deal with. And we need to, if we can pull you into shields, we can crew kill. Ah! I did not intend to shoot the medbay. That might actually have caused that we've done enough damage that this might not work. It depends. I think it's still doable, but if we get a fire and oxygen, or if they get loads and loads of dodges, it's not going to work. Oh. Yeah, it's still not, because there's now 2 of them in that room, and they're going to keep, even 2 mantis, they're going to keep repairing, and this is too fast. I mean, eventually we might hit them enough that they run out of the room, but they'll just be replaced by an NG, which is worse. 1 NG literally repairs faster than 2 mantis. In fairness, the shooting the medbay wasn't what caused that. But yeah, they reduced the repair time to be low enough that getting an actual crew kill is not possible. So, time for the store fight event. Spooky. I'm gonna shoot the weapon in case of like damage buffers and such. The drone on its own is not particularly dangerous anyway, as long as I've removed the laser. You can fuck off with that weapon hack. Only I may have weapon hacks. You don't appreciate them enough. Get some stealth shield training while we're at it. One of our shots actually collided with theirs and prevented a bit of the said stealth shield training. Okay. We need all this. And you can make an argument for drone control with a defense drone here, but I'm gonna keep looking for the systems I really want. I'm not far off being able to afford cloaking, and given that I have an offensive upgrade now, I would probably do that. Normally my concern with early cloaking is, as I mentioned previously, because it's so expensive, having it prevent me getting an offensive upgrade. But, you know, I got one of those for free, so... Do I have 2 jumps before this exit? No. It was very close, but... No. We need our drone parts. So, we can't upgrade our weapons quite yet. We'll do that next. Finding more drops. Should I skip this store? I definitely won't be able to afford cloaking there, obviously, unless I get like a double reward. I get a pre-ignited or and a whole repair drone or something stupid. I can get at most 1 jump before it. The advantage to going there is that my fuel situation sucks. But on the other hand, there's going to be at least 1 more store in this sector, so I'm going to skip it. Offer assistance and try to shield their ship with ours. We get a rather minimal amount of scrap. can't do that. We don't have very good distress options. I've been going to them in the last couple jumps just because there wasn't really much else I could do, but I'm going to skip that one. Unfortunately, that ion will buffer the missile. Good. We got some fuel. I'm gonna just do this now. I won't have this laser online. You know, that definitely locks us out of being able to afford cloaking for a while, but the scrap totals in this run so far have been dreadful, so affording that early is not happening anyway. Let's look here, see all of this corner. Nope. Okay, no stores down there, up there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we take this distress beacon, even though it probably sucks. How many fights have we had so far? Instead of curiosity. We've defeated 10 ships and 32 beacons. That is pathetic. And that's why we're so low on resources, because we aren't getting any. Oh, I can do this at the start. You fucking asshole. Unfortunately, their destruction of my hacking system means that we don't have their repair speed. But our Mantis is heroically working on it. That's such a bad surrender offer. We got our scrap reward doubled by rejecting them. Yes. And we'll buy more here. And by that I mean I'll buy this heavy laser one instead. Sell a basic laser. And buy this, this. There we go. One moment. Okay, we're back. Let's attack these guys. I don't really mind letting this guy get away, although I'm not gonna try to group kill him, but I might as well just kill them. definitely cannot afford to try to hang on to get cloaking sometime soon here. I'm really behind on upgrades because... Let's see, what is my scrap total so far? I made 80 scripts, 6 scrap in Sector 1, 56 in Sector 2, and 90 in Sector 3 so far. Admittedly, that does not include 90 scrap worth of drops so far, but those 90 scrap worth of drops, of which this burst laser is the main one, are basically the only reason we're still in this. Okay, that's slightly dramatic, but still, we would be in and those are not great options. I think Pirate is a little bit less threatening than Rebel, so I will go there, but they're both dangerous. You can have Pirate energy bombers in this sector. Get my engines up. I want to get hacking too, and power. Check here. Nope, we're rejecting your offer. Let's fight these pirates. Now, if this missile is slow enough, I can let them fire this laser. But probably... it looks like that missile was going to go off at basically the same time. Okay, good. This is potentially crew-killable. Let this lock. Hoping the fire will spread back in there. Or I could just, start a new one, potentially. Nah. Okay, that's where the store is. There may be no other stores this sector. I'm not going there. I'm quite concerned about my drone part situation, but we will have to make do. Yeah, this is the sort of ship... I mean, this isn't too bad with these weapons. But you can imagine if instead of the Heavy 2, they had a Flak 1 and then another laser, which is entirely possible. This ship would be extremely dangerous. Okay, good. We are safe at the moment. And if we can get a good fire going in there, this is possibly crew killing. So let's let that lock. Mantis repair race. Go! Yeah, that fire was unfortunately too late. I needed it to come early to drag them both in, and then I could shoot at both of them when they were in that room. Good, we got our drone part back. Buy another power bar before I upgrade the hack. No. Losing my Zoltan in particular here would be very, very bad, because I would lose the power bar. Gonna take all the nebula jumps. Sure. We're gonna have to double back for the exit because our only ways out of this nebula is this, which also is the only thing that connects to the exit. Attack the pirate. No. Okay, we get a map. That's useful, although the lack of a drone is very concerning. There is another store we can go to. I'm doing this first, though. If we get enough scrap on the way over, then good. Otherwise, well, whatever. I think our path might be something like here, 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 store, there, there, there. Obviously, I have to hit this jump twice, but there's nothing I can do about that. I do not like this site. Good, good. And the mantis is no good at fighting that, so... They're gonna cloak before those get over there. Yes! The missile burned down just in time. Thank you, Mantis, for being incompetent at putting out fires. If I get a surrender offer that gives me drone parts, I have to take it. But that's not one, so we can reject it. And indeed, if we get a surrender offer that does not include drone parts, we have to reject it unless it has something just preposterous in it. Yuck. Hack the weapons, because we're reasonably secure if we can take these out. The drone can be annoying, but probably not dangerous. And those are out permanently. Hooray! Damn it. I'd like to take another fight before this, but I'm very concerned about taking a fight in an asteroid field when I can't hack, so I'm gonna go around it instead. Vent out this bit of the ship. Spin 2. Please just go to medbay. You can fuck off. while this event is worthless and gives me no scrap, it does mean that I get to that store safely, and that's the most important thing. I can regroup a bit. I have nothing to sell, unfortunately. Yeah, if we'd had a remotely reasonable run, we would be being able to buy cloaking here, but we're nowhere close to that. At least we're not imminently about to run out of stuff. We also only have 2 jumps here, and since this is the only one that is a fight that connects back to where we need to go to get to the exit, let's do it. Yeah, this fight, and especially that, could have been a combat drone 1. I'm glad that it isn't. But this fight taken with no drone parts is terrifying. A missile that hits my shields could just fuck me. Especially since I only had 14 hull at the time. And we leave. No, absolutely not. We'll go to the NG sector. It's a little bit better than the Nebula maybe here. Maybe I can finally get some free stuff. I have enough to do this time. Okay, well, we get a map. It's great for finding all the fights that aren't in this sector. The 2 stores, unfortunately, are right at the start of the sector. I think I'm going to go here, 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 store. I need to buy drones. And then we'll take as many of the encounters for the rest of this sector as we can, and hope to go into Sector 6 with 150. Hey, good, this is our first fight pretty much since we added this system that I feel comfortable doing without hacking. And that's no surprise since they can't hurt me. Of course, I could try to crew kill them by hacking oxygen, but since my drone parts are so critically low, I'm not willing to do that. Getting a low scrap reward on a crew member here, for example, which is a 1 in 9 chance, that's not helpful, really. I need other things other than crew. I will be accepting surrender offers if they give me 2 drone parts, at least until I get to a reasonable quantity of drones, but so far the surrenders continue to have no drone parts. And neither does blowing them up, unfortunately. Or so does blowing them up, I should say. Come on, give me a hull repair drone for free. We get a fight for free. Oh god. You fucking irritating thing. You go go and fix that. I need to fix the oxygen as well. This asshole's gonna go on my shields. I have to keep them out of there. Problem is, even shooting at drums does not necessarily do that. Because they have this defense drum buffering it. Okay, thank God we were able to kill it in time. I hate iron drums. At least this one didn't land anywhere important. Can you imagine these fights with all these NGs if we didn't have the half repair speed on their weapons? Just horrendous to imagine. No, you continue to offer me surrenders with no drone parts, and that's not good enough. Go and start fixing things. Yeah, man, if these stores had been like even halfway through the sector instead of at the very beginning, I could have got myself to where I could afford cloaking. Actually, maybe I can. I forgot this wasn't this fight beacon, this was an unmarked one. You know, getting 37 scrap at this is not that unreasonable. I can't remember if I have anything that's dropped that I can sell. Nope. I'm not going to try for a crew kill. It is theoretically possible I could get one. No. I know that had a drone part. Yeah, so by doing that, I get myself above the threshold where I could buy cloaking here. So, do you have it? No. Let's buy the 2 drone parts you've got here. Since we know we're not facing another store. We pretty much have to go to the exit now. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe there as well, but I don't think so. Yes, just anything that gives me scrap, please. Ooh, a free weapon. Okay. We can sell that for a lot of money, or potentially even use it, although we need really to get cloaking as well. Yeah, give me more free stuff. Hooray! Yeah, sometimes NG sectors are like that, and other times NG sectors are like the other ones we've had in this run that were terrible. We clearly go to shopping land. And while they do not have any systems, they do have a flak one. I have no point in even keeping this glaive beam. I'll go this. Buy both of those. I just need one scrap reward to get me back up to cloaking range. Okay, that's not going anywhere dangerous. I was reserving that for the possibility of hacking the damn drone control if that had gone like shields or something. Yeah, you can run around ionizing my doors and my oxygen and medbay. I don't really care that much about that. If you seem to be making a move for shields, I'll just blow you up. Okay, we have a store. Is that an escort quest? I think it is. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm wondering whether to go here. There's a possibility of a third store in this sector. And I want to maximize the odds of me being able to get there if, say, this store also sucks. And I want to maximize my odds of going there. I wish I could remember for sure that that was a that was an escort quest, but I'm just gonna go here. Nope, they don't have it, but they do have another heavy laser one, which I will take. That means I'm done for weapons for the entire run. I mean, we have the alternative option of buying mind control here. I've mentioned previously, you know, mind control as a first system I don't like so much. Pairing it with this hacking is quite a bit better, and you know, with these fast weapons it's particularly useful, but it does probably mean that we cannot afford cloaking until next sector. On the other hand, we don't know if we're going to have a chance to even see cloaking until next sector. I'm going to actually get it. I'm also buying a power bar. Well, this will reveal to us whether or not we're seeing another store in this sector. I think I can do this without hacking. Map reveal. Okay, there is another store. And if we want to go the route that we had planned out, we pretty much have to go through it. Since I know that's a store and I can't remember about this one, and frankly, there's no benefit to going to this and finding its store anyway, I might go here, 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 store. There's a chance that 3 fights gets me 105 scraps. That's not a particularly impossible thing for Sector 6, especially if, you know, one of them has a drop or a double reward. Nope. Yeah, we need 73 scrap, which, you know, if we win those 2 fights, that's 36.5 scraps exactly between the 2, you know, average. And let's see, the scrap rewards in Sector 6 on hard, a medium reward is 31 to 50, so that's not, you know, guaranteed, but it is more likely than not from 2 high scrap or 2 medium scrap rewards. Of course, one of them might be a low scrap reward or something like that. I wonder if I can fit in, how many jumps can I fit in before this storm? Potentially 4. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean, that involves definitely diving, and the problem is I don't know whether or not this will have cloaking. I'm still going to do it because, frankly, if this doesn't have cloaking, it'll be enough. I'll be able to get, you know, hacking up to the maximum. I'll probably be able to get another shield bubble. I'll be fine. Now, if I get a reward en route that would have allowed me to speed up, I would have, you know, done that, but the only actual place I could have got that was this beacon, so that's not happening. We cannot allow these guys to get away, because if they do, we lose to storm. But fortunately, we did that. Like this fight, for example, if we were relying on this to be one of the 2 fights that we were relying on, which we would have done if we hadn't taken the extra jumps that we did, this could just give us, you know, a low scrap reward as the first part and nothing as a second. Of course, it might also give us, you know, double high scrap rewards. This event is very high variance. Damn it. I wanted to mind control the rock. I think that removes any chance of me getting a crit kill. And I can mind control this NG over and over, but they're not going to do enough damage to the rock. No. We might manage it. If there weren't so many NGs, I would try just shooting the oxygen instead. Okay. NG, do as much damage as you can to dials here. We need a rock resist for this to go off. Or we need him to run out of air. Which isn't gonna happen, so let's just... Nope, we're not surrendering our crew to slavers. We are murdering you for a high scrap reward. This will mean that at the store I can afford cloaking plus. That's gonna burn down. No. Probably double diving here, but, you know, who cares? I have cloaking and I have that backup battery as well. Cool. There's a halberd beam, but I'm not bothered with that. We already have amazing weapons. I do wish I'd been able to buy the stealth weapons earlier, because they would be particularly incredible with this setup. But oh well. Might actually be triple diving here. Looks like it. But I'm gonna go here, here, there. Actually, no, I wouldn't need to triple dive, because I could just go there. So double dive with one of them being in a nebula. That's fine. Even had there not been cloaking there, I would be okay with that. Get this stupid missile under control. And we win. Get the cloak up. And we need power for a while. I'll take that, I guess. I can maybe do this without cloaking, because without hacking rather, because I'll just cloak if they get to fire. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely done it without that. Like, had they had both their weapons up, I just cloak when this fires, and then it doesn't matter whether they hit me or not. Because I stay cloaked by the time the halberd beam is able to fire. When I come out of cloak, my shield will recharge. I could shield train here. No double reward, but that's fine. My double reward is the double lot of reactor power that I got. Not bother to try to fight this. Let's just hack their weapons and get out. Go and heal. And now we have the real dive. Too late. Now, unfortunately, we are going to a rock-controlled sector. We may end up losing some crew to the live mine. Nothing I can do about that. It was a forced sector. I could upgrade to engines 5 to buffer against that, except I have 6 scrap. Your weapons are very good, but you do not have any systems. Honestly, I'd rather they keep the halberd beam up than that missile. Nope. I'm not going to try to crew kill this. They have a med bay and crap loads of rocks. Let me just have a quick check. We've made 1,020 scrap in this entire run so far. It's not very good for this point in the run. That does not include the value of drops, but still. Do that so I can 100% cloak evade. Also gets me a point nearer to being able to get that buffer against the rock live mine. Good. There are a lot of rocks on my ship. Appreciate this fact. Okay, there are somewhat more manageable numbers of rocks on my ship. gonna turn speed hack on just to get my oxygen recharged. Not have a teleporter, that's good. We don't get a second volley off before they cloak, so let's... I think we could get it off, but it would not actually reach them. And we need to hold our shots until the hacking is back up. They're gonna cloak. Shoot everything at the cloaking in case they get some ridiculous set of rock resists. I'm gonna actually do this right now because I don't want to lose crew. I just said I don't want to lose crew. Take at least a couple jumps when we hit that store. I may need to just buy drum parts again. These guys also have a med bay, so I don't think any crew kills will be occurring. Although maybe. And we've got you. The asteroid was causing a real annoyance there. How about you cut that out? For some reason, they boarded me with somebody who had barely any hit points. I think they must have been fixing the teleporter. Maybe it got hit by an asteroid when I wasn't looking. It's kind of tempting with the 2 drone parts, but I really want more scrap. We're about to go to a store. Yeah, that's quite a lot better. I can easily buy the extra drum part at the shop with the difference in scrap. They have great weapons here, but I don't need to buy new weapons, and the expense of upgrading my weapons is something I really can't afford here. So I'm ignoring that flak. Get that. How many jumps do I have to the exit? Looks like I have 4. So I'm gonna buy 1 just to make sure I don't run out. But yeah, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4 out. There's no point diving since I just lose the exit beacon without necessarily gaining anything of value. Speaking of not gaining anything of value, we have this stupid beacon. Let this go off so we can finish these. Really? Okay, you get out of there, that's gonna burn down, unfortunately. So we'll take another solar flare or 2. I hate rock sectors. They are, in my opinion, the worst sector type in the game. Just if you combine the amount of danger in them to the terrible rewards. Are you fucking kidding? We made 227 scrap in this sector. We're in sector 7. Well, we at least found a fight here. Yeah, glad that I bought that. In fact, I probably should have bought one more bit of fuel. I might run out of the exit. I can kill a dive ship. It'd be annoying, but I can do it. Weapon cloak. I was kind of assuming I would be able to make scrap at more than 1. I don't know why I would make that assumption. It's very much a triumph of hope over experience, kind of. Don't you fucking dare. Okay, we got fuel from that. And we are off to Sector 8. Let's get the shield bubble run. I also need a repair station. I think this is the first time in the entire run my drone parts has been in double digits. I'm certainly not going to be getting the fourth shield bubble here. I pretty much, I want to upgrade hacking and cloaking and get buffers, and that's all I'm going to be able to manage to get. I engaged 5 minutes too early, but it's fine. Great, we have to dive at least once. Actually, this looks pretty killable. We let them flee. They have a med bay, or not a med bay, a clone bay. Nah, the breach in that room I think may actually stop it. We'll see, because we can potentially mind control them repeatedly. I'm not sure why me mind controlling that person triggered them into actually using their teleporter, but I'm okay with that. Okay, good, it's off. So those people are not coming back. They are going to go try to fix that. Got it. Yep, just a moment. There we go. you heal and then go in there. Thank you. Ah, you fucking dickhead. Got out just in time. I could probably have eased a group kill out here if I had been able to be bothered. I can't. 62 scrap is pretty good anyway. Got my most important buffers, and I am going to head off for dinner. So I will finish the run when I'm back. Okay, we're back. Let's have an end to this rather dismal run, really. We have to dive. And we have one jump for the flagship. Let's go here. We might be able to squeeze something in between flagship phases. In fact, it's fairly likely we will be able to. Let them fire these first two lasers. Yeah, sure thing. Dodge every shot. We still can't hit these guys. Okay, good. That's removed their evade, and they are now after a lengthy bit of preamble. They are going down. Nice. I'm tempted to do this. The sensor upgrade will let me mind control on their ship without needing to run anyone into the sensors room. We're reasonably good at getting crew kills on this with 2 heavy lasers and the mind control. I really hate having my backup battery hacked. Mind control you. We're gonna leave 2 bits of power on the side here. So that when they engage the backup battery hack, it doesn't pull it out of something important. Pretty reasonable chance we take some scratch damage at some point just from not being able to evade. Get mind controlled. Get 3 side room kills here. No! Well, one of them died and then another of them is going to at least. Looks as if we got the same number of crew kills anyway, so in fact we might get 1 extra. Yep. Good phase, and yeah, we can get this jump. Assuming there's anything at it, which there might not be. I'd like to just buy more power. Scrap some of the debris, cool. So, open up our internal doors for fending off the boarding drone. Cloak to stop that thing from hitting me. I might kill them both, but I don't care. Looks at any rate like I'll only kill one, which is ideal. Yeah. So, we get that scratch damage from not being able to dodge. They got a triple laser hit, and we couldn't deal with their drones as well. That's fine. I was not anticipating a 0 damage fight. I would damage buffer my... Oh, damage buffer. I would upgrade my doors, but like, what's the point? They have 1 crew left. So they're not going to be boarding me anyway. We have a little bit more reactor than we strictly need, but, you know, we're going into the flagship fight, so that's not a big problem. Maybe we could have got a 0 damage one if we had not... 0 damage fight if we had not taken that scratch damage earlier. Oops. Some of our flak shots collided with their lasers as they went by. Oh well. Look out! The AI system has taken control. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a low-scoring run. I don't know this will be hovering around the 5K mark. It might actually be below 5,000. Yeah, it's just above it. That's literally just the fights we found in Sector 8 that managed to haul it up into that range. 3, 2, 1. Stealth A will be next, continuing our recent run of very, very strong ships. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I'll see you for Stealth A. Bye for now.